Hey everybody, I've been working on that card trick quilt, and you know how I just have to, most of you who watch me on a regular, then you know that I have this problem on staying on task. But then that reminded me that my friend Erin sent me a link to to this little basket right here, made with playing cards. And I said, well, I need to try that. Well, I have these play cards. I don't know why these packaged like this. Whoever. But each suit is packaged different in a separate little different doohickey. And so there they all are. We have a whole deck of cards. These suits are red. It's red on the back, so that'd be fun for a Christmassy or something. And I had some more with blue and some with a darker blue, but I don't have enough. But now you could do this either way. If you were making like a little candy basket or something that you wanted to have at when you're playing cards, then you might want to do them with all the card fronts showing. That would be interesting too. Well, I'm going to do you this slow way of doing this because I had to watch it in slow-mo to find out exactly what she was doing. But what we do is we make a oh gosh, I want to yawn. To make this fold, I do better with a little bit of this ruler here. Well, maybe I can't do it easier that way. But so you fold it down about a half an inch, and then you fold this one, the second one, down to meet.
Don't you keep those?
Yeah, thank you. Did Billy pick them up or did they deliver them?
Um, he gave them to me. He might have picked them up, but I don't know. I'll
Okay.
go ask him.
No, you don't have to ask him. I'm trying to make a video, but I just lost my thing here.
I'm sorry.
I guess I have to start over. Dang. Okay. Maybe it's still. Oh, what grief. Let me see. Now I have to go here. Find my camera again. Oh, it's still going. Oh, did all you leave? Okay. A slight interruption there. Okay, well, you see what I did? I just folded those two ends in, and then I turn it around and fold these two ends. So then it's a square, actually. Then you take them apart, and you put in this end in here, flip it over, and then tuck that other end in here. And so then when you look at it, you just have that square and it's put together. You need to make 8 of those. Maybe I should make all 8 of them and then just put this on pause or something. But, Papa, what is it, honey?
I'm just going to tell you they got delivered.
Oh, okay, thank you. And, okay, see, and then we do the same thing here, but by putting the 2 cards together like this, then you be sure that it's going to be square. And so then here we put that one in here, and then you go in here and put this one in here. You got to do 8 of them. Okay, I got 2. I need to do 6 more. And so these are brand new cards, and so they're very slick, and I think they're cheap. I don't know. But you could use any card, any kind of cards. Like if you have a game that has cards in it, you could use the cards from that game, because it would still work out the same no matter what size they were. They just all have to be the same size, is all that would matter. So, there we got 3. And then we need 8. So I still got to get 7 more. No, not 7 more. Oh gosh, I've been out of school too long. Good thing I'm helping my granddaughter with her homework, because I might freshen things up a little bit. But she's at school right now. She's at school. Okay, now. So this will make 4, and then I'll be all half done with these things. So if you're working along with me, then I don't know. You shouldn't work along with me, because I might lead you astray. You never know. I've been a bad, you know, what do they call that when you get bad? What? Oh, I can't think of the word now. Like a bad, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. Gee, mini Christmas. This show is about old people going senile. So anything you need to know about senility, you'll learn that right here on this show. And so, oh, bad influence. I might be a bad influence. That was the word. Now, this phone is going to try. I think I got to get my phone number changed. I get so many scam calls. Is that him coming again? Oh, no, he must have been just shutting the door. Okay. I shouldn't rag on my husband so much, but I just rag on him. But if I didn't rag on him, he would think that I was a stranger. He would say, "Who are you and what'd you do with my wife?" That's what he would say, because I just rag on him constantly. Bless his little heart. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need 2 more. Because there's 8 sides. That's why I need 8, because there's 8 sides. This takes almost a whole deck of cards to build this. Or you could just cut paper. You could just cut paper and cut, I don't know, 50 of these would be too many, but I don't know exactly how many this takes. But I do know it takes almost a whole deck. And so you could cut paper and cut them in 2.5 by 3.5. That's about what these are, I think. About 2.5 by 3.5, would you say that? Let's check. About 3.5. 2.5. It's about 2.25 by 3 3/8. But anyway, you could cut, if you cut your pieces of paper, pieces of like cardstock, you could get to the same size. Now, if you do some, like, if you've taken some pages and you've done, like, little art on them, like prompt art or something on it, mixed media, you could cut them into, not again. I think I have to change my phone number. I think that's all I can do to get rid of them scams. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I got 8 of these. That's how many I need. 8. Now I need to take 8 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we need 8 cards, and we're going to fold them in half. Just fold those 8 cards in half. Just fold them half in two right there. Okay, and then just try and get them like just perfectly sort of in half. And that'll be good enough. So we'll get them in half. I don't know what's going on with my hands. I know I have arthritis in my hands, but they've been itching like way down inside the itch. Like this one here, this thumb has been itching, and now it's a bruise on there. And this finger's itching. I take my wedding ring off of that finger and put it over here on this finger, because this one just keeps itching. And it's like it's itching way down inside there somewhere. Plus it hurts because of the arthritis. But at least it reminds me that I have hands. If I didn't have no hands, that wouldn't be good. I wouldn't have arthritis in my hands, but I wouldn't be able to be folding these cards in half. Okay, now I've got all my 8 cards folded in half. So now I will take my 8 folded in cards half. 8 folded in cards. I can't even talk. Now we go here. Now, you're going to take one of those squares and poke half that card that you just folded in half down in there. See? So it looks like this. And then you take another square there that you just made, and you put it on that side. Look at there. That could be a little journal. And then you can take another one of the folded in half ones, and you go and you poke that in there. You got to kind of jiggle it, because when you because sometimes when you get this one all the way in, and then you get another half card and you try fold it in half card, you put it in there, sometimes it butts up to that other one, and you got to jiggle it to get it go past it. There we go. See how that's looking, how they're getting all together right there? And get another one of the box cards there, the 2 cards together, put that on there, and then stick another folded in half card in there, because that folded in half card, it actually gets completely covered, but it's what's holding the whole thing together, because you don't need any glue on this. You don't need any glue on this. Now you could glue if you really wanted to glue something, but you don't need to glue. Okay, see that one in there is wanting to butt up against. There we go. We got it. Wiggled it and jiggled it, and there you go. And this will be either side that you pick up will go in. Either one. There we go. Another half card. Folded in half card. And come on, get in there. Sometimes you got to talk nicely to them. And then we get another one of these here's folded, double card folded up things. Put that in there. And we got another folded in half card and stuff that one in there. That makes like the hinge thing. Put that in there. There we go. And then we have another, one more, just one. And then we have one more of the ones that's folded in half. These would look kind of cool just if you did it with the cards on the outside, especially if you're one that plays cards. If you've got a card group and you play cards and you want to make a bowl of candy to bring to your poker game, this would be cool. And then that goes into that first one. So now you have an 8-sided. I wonder why that one is, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I see, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now you have that 8-sided thing. So now what you want to do, God, these thumbs. Now you need 8 more cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to fold these ones in just about a 1/2 inch. Is that about a 1/2 inch? Oh, heck yeah. And I'm just going to fold the flap down. Oh, you know what? These ones I want folded this way. Is that what I want? Yeah, I do. This is, because these are going to show on the inside. See, on the inside? So you want it to be, these ones are good. I'm going to fold them all down this way. So, because they're going to fold on the inside. About a 1/2 inch. I don't know if I get them all exactly. God, these thumbs. I swear I need new thumbs. I'll have to be watching Walmart, see when they come on sale. Get me some new thumbs. But at least I'm better than a dog, because them poor old dogs, they don't have any thumbs. Poor dogs. Okay, so I'm getting each one of them folded just out, and I'm probably not getting them exactly perfect, but there. And I got all 8 of them folded like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to put, now see, this will be the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to put those in here like this. See how that just goes in there like that? Looks like a diving board into a pool. And oh man, my joker. Put that one back over there. I don't want to wreck my joker. I collect jokers. I don't know why, just because I want to. Okay. Put this one here. And then put this one here. And I'm just going on around on all 8 of those things. And I'm poking this in here. And I got 8 of them. That's how many I need. There and there. So now, you want to try and get that to be straight. I mean round. So I'm going to take a piece of tape. And then I'm going to put the piece of tape as I get it to looking good. And oh, I forgot something. Wait a minute. Can I get that tape back off of there? I forgot a step. Okay, see if it's not, if you don't kind of shape it, then it kind of wants to get wampus. But then I pull this up here and get that last card tucked under. Wait a minute, what's going on here? You see, what I guess I could have done there was, you know, what I could have done was folded those a little bit more than I did. Oh, that'll be okay though. I'm gonna make it work. But then now it looks pretty round. So I'm gonna put my little piece of tape on there. I could have just left it the way it was. So I shouldn't really have where you can see those cards in there. But because I didn't get them folded exactly. Okay, so now I need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll make sure I don't have my jokers in there. Okay, so now I'm going to fold them this way. Oh, maybe I had those folded a little bit too much. I guess, now this one came pretty flat, so the little video that I watched, they didn't give you measurements or anything. It was one of those that they just fly through there real fast. And then you got to kind of do what they say, and then you pause it, and then you kind of look at the picture, and you know them ones. So see, now I'm folding these this way because this is going to make the bottom. That is the bottom, but that's the inside of the bottom. And then this is the outside of the bottom. And so, see, I see some of them I don't have exactly straight. I guess I should be measuring something. There might be another. Now I'm putting them in here. See, I'm putting them in just like I did the last ones, except this time I'm covering up so you only see the outside of the cards. You're not seeing the actual playing part of the card. A little peek hole in there. I don't know. You might be able to fix that up or something. Or you could just pretend that's the way it's supposed to be. Now that's what I like to do, is just pretend it's the way it's supposed to be. Now if you don't try and flip, if you don't try and put that one under, then it lays flat. So I'm not going to tuck that one under. I'm going to just leave it like it is. If anybody complains about that, take it to the judge. Okay, and then, look, it's got these little pokey things out here. Okay, so now you got to take 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. So then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8 left over then. Okay, and you take these now and you got to cut them in half. I don't want these scissors. I want these ones. Okay. So I fold them in half first. Fold them, fold them. I could probably look online and find somebody that gives more detailed instructions. I could do that if I wanted to. I'm going to do some more sewing after I after I get this done. Then we'll go back to sewing. But see, this is what I do. I do the weirdest things. I'll put these extra ones in that basket. Okay, now that I got those 4 cards folded in half, which now I have 8, then I cut in half. Now I'm going to fold each one in half, long ways. Just fold it in half. Like I say, I don't do tutorials. I just show you stuff like I do it. Just show you stuff I do. And because I do things, but I don't always do them right. I do things however they come out is how they come out. Now these things, as I put them in here, I was thinking that's where maybe it would be cool if you glued them in. But you don't really have to glue anything. It just all sticks together. Okay, so now I got them all folded in half lengthwise. So then I'm going to fold it in half-ish that way. And then take this piece and fold it down. Oh, my thumb. And then this one and fold it down like this. See? I didn't get it even down here on the bottom, but that is no problem. See how it looks then? And then you take that and you just poke it in. Poke that side in this side and put that side in this side. And look how it puts that little triangle on there. And when you go all the way around, you know what would be pretty too is if you had a bunch of old Christmas cards and you were to cut the image from the Christmas cards and cut them in the shape of a playing card. You can put that together and then make a little Christmas basket. You know what? I think I might do that. I have some Christmas cards. Or even if you have birthday cards, you could cut them all into 2.5 by 3.5. That's about what these are. And you could make a little birthday basket for somebody out of these little cards. You don't actually. I am thinking that using cards like that, using paper like that, would almost be easier because folding these things right here, especially if you have arthritic thumbs, it really is a pain in the patoot. See how them little corners on there just give it that little nice little look? Yeah, I think I'm going to want to try and do these with like Christmas cards or something, make a Christmas basket. I think that would be cool. See there? Now I'm almost all the way around. Just fold them down like this, fold it down like that, like on the little diagonal, so then you got a point. Did you get that point? And put them in here. You got 3 more to do and then I'm done. Then it's the whole basket is like done, done. Yeah, these are kind of hard to fold because the cards are thick. Yeah, I'm going to see about getting like Christmas decorations and make a Christmas basket. Lord, I'm telling you, these thumbs. If you hear me complaining about old people things, just ignore me. I've almost got them all in there. I almost have them all in there. I've got 2 more to go, and that's all. I've only done this 30 minutes. Only been 30 minutes. My son said he's cooking steak on the grill tonight. I think that's what he said. He cooks steak on the grill, and you can chew it with no teeth. He makes it so delicious, just perfect. He's the perfect gorilla fawner. The kids are going to have me so spoiled. You know what I'm thinking as I put this together? That if... Oh no, it's... Okay, that's completed right there. Now, see, and so all you see on it is the cards, the card tops. And so, but I got mine a little cattywampus here. But I don't mind cattywampus. I really do not mind cattywampus on anything. And so, but I think that looks kind of cool. I think it looks good. And, but see, I was thinking, you know, if you was wanting to, you could glue these together here. Just put some glue in there and put a clip on there till the glue dries. You could put glue on these ends here and put glue in there. And then, like Papa just brought me medicine in there, I could put the medicine in there. Put his medicine in there. What does he take? Donazepam and simvastatin. This one here is generic for Aricept. I need to start taking that myself. It helps with your memory problems. So anyhow, that's it. There you go. That's what I wanted to show you. Then I think I have to get up and move around. Where in the world now did I put my... I had me a nice book here. Yeah. Leave it to me to be completely, totally lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to read you something else about thinking positive. I'm going to find a short one. I don't want to read a lot. Okay, let's see. I'll find a short one. I want no more than 2 pages. Oh, gosh. Okay, here one. This one says The Power of Mark. We'll read that, whatever it is. You know what? It might help if I put on my glasses. I lost my other 2 pair of glasses. How can I lose them things? I don't know. Okay, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. That is written by Ambrose Redman. No, I'm not talking about some supernatural phenomenon. I can't make a chair float across the room or anything like that. Rather, I'm talking about a special gift that I received from my son a few years after he died. Perhaps I better explain a little bit about our family. Mark was the younger one of 2 boys. Our kids meant everything to Cookie and me. Our family always came first. Brian and Mark were less than 2 years apart in age and were always together when they were young. As they were nearing their teen years, they each developed different interests and identities. Mark grew somewhat withdrawn and quiet. During his teen years, we dealt with some teenage issues, but we all seemed to get through them, or so we thought. He had grown from a skinny little kid to an amazing young man. At 5'9" and 175 pounds, Mark could dunk a basketball and bench press 400 pounds. As Mark was nearing the end of his senior year in high school, life seemed good. Any problems he had in the past were a distant memory. He was a week away from graduation, and then it happened. On Friday, May 28th, 2004, Mark never woke up. He died from taking a mix of prescription drugs that didn't belong to him. Life as we knew it ended that day. For several years, my life was consumed with heartache, emptiness, sadness, bitterness, and any other emotions that come with losing a child. I no longer laughed or smiled. Whatever friends I had once were soon gone, and work didn't seem important anymore either. Except for my wife Cookie and our oldest son Brian, nothing much mattered to me. Unfortunately, reality set in. With no job, no income, and no health insurance, I needed to find employment. The problem was that the work I had done previously, auditing hospitals and government agency, was no longer important to me. The only thing I felt was worthwhile was to teach people about the dangers of drugs or helping people with substance abuse issues. The problem was that I had no formal training or background in that field. Then it happened. I realized one day I had the power of Mark. What is that? You're probably asking. It is something that has given me freedom from fears and phobias, and it allows me to be honest with others and with myself. It has, in fact, given me the courage to do things that I could never have done before. Let me explain some of my previous traits and characteristics. Don't make waves. Accept no for an answer. Know your place. Understand your limitations. Fear failure. Understand organizational hierarchy. Respect people because of their status, etc. One of my biggest fears was talking in front of a group of people. I was so scared of making a mistake or looking foolish. If I knew that I had to talk to more than 8 people at a time, I wasn't able to sleep the night before. It came to me one day about 3 years after Mark's death. How could anyone hurt me anymore, I asked myself. My baby boy died and there's nothing worse than that. Why should I care what people think? It gave me a feeling of relief, a feeling of power that I didn't have before. About this same time, people in organizations began asking me to speak to groups and at conferences to share Mark's story and to help people understand the dangers of abusing prescription drugs. Over the past 4 years, I've been a speaker at numerous national and statewide forums and in front of as many as 250 people, worked with TV and radio media in and have written several articles for print media. In case you're wondering, I'm also not employed as a nonprofit organization in Pennsylvania to help build a program to assess people in assessing drug and alcohol treatment. Ironically, it was the only job interview in my life where I didn't embellish facts, didn't try to hide my flaws, didn't lie, and didn't appear to be something that I am not. Why was I hired? It wasn't because of my education, my work background, or experience. It was because my passion and commitment for this cause. It was, in fact, because I have the power of Mark, a true gift from my son. And this was written by Phil Bauer. That's amazing. And in our world today, there are so many problems with drug abuse. And some people that are abusing drugs don't even realize they're abusing drugs. They might be getting something from a friend because a friend said, "Here, take this way, help you feel better," and and you don't feel like you're abusing drugs, and and then there's some that just live for nothing but drugs. It's so sad to hear about all that's going on. So I pray for this family that will go on with this forever, and that this man may touch the lives of some and avoid what happened to him to happen to another family. And so I have a family that I know that lost a daughter to drugs. And when I heard that she had died, I was so angry at the people selling. They don't care who they sell to. They don't care that it was a mom of a 5-year-old. It doesn't. They didn't matter that the girl was just 20 years old. And so, but anyhow, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe, keep you happy, humble, and healthy. And I'll talk to you on the next video. God bless.